I'm, I'm sorry, Louise. I got dressed up like Fat Cat California to just make you laugh. It's my big, fat belly. When I was on MASH, I was skinny, but everyone knows that Montgomery Scott, whoever James Doohan, who was like basically a normal sized person in the TV show when they came back and made the movies, Louise. He was like Fat Cat California. He put on a lot of weight. And, I think when he kicked the bucket, they cremated him and then they put him on one of those Apollo rockets and they sent him to the moon or something. I don't know. They always fake their deaths in Hollywood. I don't believe it. And one episode, The Next Generation, he just put himself in the transporter and never beamed himself out. I mean, now you watch I don't know. There's too much going on for me. I can't keep bringing up the same topics. We're gonna change something else. I can't open my eyes because maybe. No one wants to see what color my eyes are today. Someone said if your eyes are like black oil from the X Files, it means you're possessed by whatever those transhumanists are. So you can't see what color my eyes are today. I'm just going to keep them closed. And it makes me feel better anyway because they're kind of itchy. No one say it was a chemtrails. Now, if you looked at my Instagram, I posted today, it was from 2017, the National Post newspaper was a mainstream newspaper in Canada. Lord Black, Conrad Black, he's known as Lord Black. He's got a lordship from the United Kingdom from the Queen. He's a stuck-up old fat man. And in his newspaper, they talked about in the 1950s, they chemtrailed Winnipeg, Manitoba, and some other little towns in Manitoba, which is north of North Dakota. So they probably used an Air Force base in North Dakota from SAC, Strategic Air Command. They flew north and they sprayed radioactive crap all over Winnipeg. And they didn't even ask the Canadian government. They just flew there and they dropped this all over. Now, no one understands that Winnipeg is the most mosquito-infested place on the planet. It's all the mosquitoes because it's so flat there. It's flat as a pancake. And every time it rains, it just pools and the mosquitoes grow. And then a wind comes up and it blows all the mosquitoes. The wind just blows the mosquitoes from the prairie right into Winnipeg. Well, I knew there was going to be one of these stupid commercials. So anyways, I had these mosquitoes come in from Winnipeg. It's Paul McCartney, 1985. And then the mosquitoes came, and then they just... Louise, they sprayed DDT everywhere. Clouds of DDT all over the Assiniboine River. It runs through the city. It just clouded the city. So not only did they get chemtrailed by the U.S. Army, but then they chemtrailed my town. I saw them do it. I thought it was Draco, but it was a plane. I blamed the Draco, but maybe it was rogue elements. But anyway, there's something in the air again today, and my eyes are just, I can't open them up. But now you know it's been confirmed by mainstream newspaper in Canada that chemtrails are real. National Post, an article in 2017, Winnipeg, Manitoba. And they did it. Lord Black was Lord Black of Fleet Street, which is Fleet Street is like the home of the newspaper industry in London, England. And then he got in a spat with the Canadian Prime Minister Jean Chrétien at the time, because Chrétien said no. He said, the Queenie, we can't give a lordship to a Canadian citizenship. And then he's putting his foot down, and so Lord Black, he renounced his Canadian citizenship. He owns the Jerusalem Post too, just so you know. And then something happened, and he got in some kind of trouble, and I think he's a convict now, but anyway, so if you trust a convict who's a lord of the Illuminati or something, friend of the Queen, etc., etc., I don't know how to explain it all, why they would announce chemtrails are real. And no one understands why they would even chemtrail themselves, because they gotta breathe the same air. But I guess Lord Black doesn't go to... I don't know. I mean, I've seen chemtrails. Vancouver, British Columbia was brutal for chemtrails. But I don't know why. What's about Vancouver has got something weird about it. There's extraterrestrials all over Vancouver, British Columbia. If you live there, odds are that there's shapeshifters all over the place. I don't know what kind they are, but they're reptilians, and I don't know what other kinds are there, but there's UFO activity all over Vancouver, and no one say, but the RCMP is involved in the drug trade. How do I know that? Somebody told me. It's word of mouth. I think all the governments are actually the main drug dealers, so you can't see my eyes because I can't open them because there's so much crap in the air now. It's like horrible. Now, 1985, this was when Paul McCartney and Wings put out this song. What happened in 1984 was George Orwell's book. He also wrote Animal Farm about Big Brother and big elite people, big piggies, running the world, spying on you. And, I don't know, you can look up 1984. This was 85. Was that like Live Aid or We Are the World or Free South Africa? I can't remember. Oh my goodness. I got too much going on. I think I gotta end it right here, just so you want to look at my black eyes. Everyone knows that I got black oil in my eyes, alright? So here you got a chance to look, and you can see that I've been infested by X-Files black oil. You see? Black eyes, they got me, alright? Now you got it on camera. My black eyes, I've got black oil in my eyes, and everyone knows it means that I'm transforming into whatever kind of creature that's gonna be.